Young, dumb, young, dumb, and broke.
Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio.
I
feel like this song is very fitting for who we are.
Yes, 100%.
Very, very
If you
fitting.
can see my bank account right now, you...
Very, very fitting. Before we get into the new...
Whoa.
This is Monday.
Yes.
We have new...
Welcome,
what you call it?
Conroe.
Yeah, welcome. We have a new system we're doing here with new shows.
Right. We
So-
couldn't even wait till the 100th episode to switch it up.
Right, we
That's right.
switched it up way before then. On episode 90 and 91, we flipped the script.
Woo!
So the weekly top three is about
Wow.
to happen here in a few seconds. Before we get into the weekly top three, before we get into freestyle rapping,
Yeah.
Corey DLG, how about our friends at Papa John's?
So let me tell you about my friends at Papa John's Pizza. They are now hiring. So if you need a job, if you're in the North Houston, Huntsville, Conroe, North Spring, Woodlands area, they're trying to hire over 100 people. So they're definitely looking for work. If you're looking for work, they're looking for workers. One of the best things about it is they're hiring delivery drivers, which means if you have reliable transportation, your own car insurance with your name on it, what happens is, and a driver's license, you need to point that out. Some people, man, you'd be surprised. But if you get that done, when you go home that day, your first day of work, you're going to leave with cash in hand.
Cash in your pocket.
That's right. And for being a Nerd Thug Radio listener fan, you can go to papajohns.com, type in the coupon code Nerd Thug Radio, all one word, and what you're going to get is a buy one, get one free coupon. It's good for delivery or carry out.
Buy one, get one.
Just one.
Just one. Oh, it's a transition.
I get it.
Oh. We should rehearse more. It's the Nerd Thug Radio Flow. Here we go doing this on radio show. Brand new format. Corey D spits it out. Matt, everybody's mad. Everybody's having blast. So here we go. Joey's in a Kenny Omega shirt. Nothing rhymes with Omega, so this is gonna hurt. But don't worry, we're gonna pass on through. It's our least favorite restaurant, so like they pass through you. Nico's the worst, so we'll have him go first. We're gonna get to him in a second, but here we go now.
Boom, DJ Savage.
That was really solid.
It felt right. It felt right.
Good job.
It was a moment.
That was
It was a
solid.
moment.
Too sweet. Too sweet.
Also,
All right.
you said we should rehearse this. We've been doing this for 90 episodes.
Not the freestyle, though.
Right. Like,
Fair enough.
This is also episode 91.
we need to work on like a
Right, yeah,
baseball
so
hand sign
90
to get into the, like a yeah.
90 have been
I
complete.
thought you were going to like one.
See, I saw where you see, and then you dropped into it.
Boom, boom.
Right.
I just dropped the beat.
See, Nico and I
straight in.
probably had the same realization at the same time. It's like, no, it's only one buy one get
It's
one
only one.
free.
What is he doing?
Is he having a seizure? Oh no, we're doing a freestyle.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Transition.
So,
I got it.
a few months ago,
Gotcha.
we did our favorite places to eat.
We did.
And it was a hoot.
It
People
was.
loved it.
I had a blast.
We did. So, you know what I thought about?
What'd you think about?
I was driving over the weekend, long distances from Waco.
Sounds terrible.
I
Go
went
on.
and ate at one of my favorite places, Torchy's Tacos, while I was there.
You love the
and
torch.
I said, what about places I don't like to eat at? And I said, let's talk about it on the radio. Why not?
That's a good idea.
So, we are doing our top 3 places we least like to eat. Nico, number 3.
All right, here we go, boys. The Olive Garden.
The Olive Garden. You
Really?
ate there for
I
Christmas.
really don't like Olive Garden all that much.
We just went as a family.
Right, yeah, no, I'm not saying the experience is any less. I just don't like Olive Garden.
It is,
Oh.
fake, it is fake Italian food.
It's fake Italian food. I feel like every time I go there, they're like, "Oh, check out our one new item we've invented after 30 years."
Tortellini.
Okay.
The breadsticks are dope.
Right though.
Breadsticks are good.
The salad's not bad.
I'll give them a breadstick and a salad.
A breadstick, a endless salad too, right?
Right. So the breadsticks and salad are endless. Although that is dependent upon your server. They should asterisk the commercial and be like, if your waiter's no good, this is
You're
all you
not-
get.
you're not
You get
getting
one breadstick per hour.
Right. Also, you purposely are only supposed to give behind the scenes. So if there's 7 people at the table, you give 8 breadsticks. If there's 5 people at the table, you give 6.
So they can fight over the last one?
Right. Isn't that brutal?
I'd win every time.
That's rough.
You would win it. In your family, you would win.
Oh, yeah.
You're brutal to your family, man.
Yeah.
Also, your kids love you, and they would starve to make you happy.
Okay, Dad. Here, you have it.
Here, Dad. Do you want ours? You can have our tour of Italy, too.
But I probably would take the breadstick, break it in half, and then give it to the children.
Because he is a kind and loving person.
I'll break
I'll
bread.
skip that.
I'll break bread with them.
I saw a great meme the other day talking about bread. People were like, oh, carbs are bad, and this guy's like, carbs not bad. Jesus said his body was bread. He didn't say his body was kale. Kale's not life. Bread is life.
That's funny. That is funny.
Fair enough.
What if he had? Like, what if 2,000 years ago, Jesus was like, my body is kale. And they were all like, what?
What
we
is
gotta,
kale?
We got to grow kale
I don't
now?
even know what kale is.
Find a kale farm.
Kale's new. They just invented it. When I was in Waco last
They're
week,
like, this stuff's trash. Why is he made of this?
Right.
they got a bunch of food trucks downtown Waco.
I love food trucks.
Me too. And so there was one. I took a picture. I put it on Twitter. I think I even snapped
The
it.
tweeter?
But on
tweeter?
on the barbecue thing, it said, "Barbecue so good, Jesus used to eat it."
Oh, that's funny.
I was like,
That's
Solid.
funny.
That's hilarious.
Solid.
So, Corey,
My number three.
number 3.
My number 3. So, funny story. When I read this tweet or this conversation you and I had earlier, I was like, favorite restaurants. And I was like, I feel like we just did this, but
We did.
whatever. I'm cool. So I said, okay. Well, but my number 3 worst, least favorite. This is a personal experience. I went on a date with this girl, and this was her favorite restaurant. This was like the 4th or 5th date we'd gone on.
Does not sound good, Nico.
So we've specifically and exclusively had only done what I had wanted to do at that point.
Okay.
Not because I'm a terrible boyfriend, but every time she would suggest
Strong arm.
right? Every time she would suggest something, I would just hit her. No, I'm totally kidding. Every time she would suggest something,
That's why you weren't here for the domestic
that's right.
abuse month.
No, every time she would suggest something, there would be circumstances where we couldn't like. She would be like, "Hey, let's go see the movie Notebook." We would go and be sold out, so we'd see Spider-Man instead. Oh darn!
Oh, man.
Right? Yeah. Right. Like every time they said sold out, I like fist bumped the guy through the glass. Like, thank you. That
wanted
we
to see
tried.
Spider-Man.
We tried twice to see the Notebook, and it was sold out both times. By the way, I don't know what people were doing that summer. Apparently, they were going to see the Notebook over and over and over again on the one screen it must have been in.
I've never seen it once.
I haven't either, but anyway, I digress. So everything she would suggest. I'd be like, all right, let's try that. Yeah, because I don't care what I do as long as I'm with the person that I want to be around. Well, at this point, she'd started to get on my nerves. We'd go to this restaurant that she'd been like raving about the last 2 or 3 times we had a conversation about where to go. So we're on that side of town. We go to the place. It was terrible.
What was it?
It's an Italian place. It was called like Pilates or Pilatos.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
And it was on 45 North.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I didn't enjoy
It's
it.
not there anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, no, it's gone, and it's gone because it probably wasn't good.
Yeah.
And it was bad. Like I had a genuinely bad
Pilates.
Pilates, something like that. Like a workout, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Pilates.
Anyway,
Pilates pasta.
Right. I had a genuinely bad restaurant experience, which I almost never do. So on the car ride back, I was like, you know what, dude? Like that's her. And she was like, it was so good. Did you like it? What did you think?
Were you dating a foreigner?
No. Was that what
she
it sounded
Middle
like?
Eastern?
No. Sorry. Anyway, she.
Is that the vibe you got, Nico?
Yeah, no. To be fair, our father is sometimes an Indian man.
That's true.
Not even
She
close.
needed her green card. That's why we
Whopper
were
with
dating.
cheese?
Whopper. But anyway, so I said, look, if that is your idea of a great Italian meal, I don't want to do this.
I don't want to date you
I don't want to do
anymore.
this. So
is
I broke up with
ridiculous.
her. That's how bad the restaurant was. I broke up with her.
Two
Wow.
Italian
So
Italian
bad.
places in the top
And we're
3.
Hispanic. Like, is this a betrayal?
No.
No.
Okay.
Why would it be?
Although-
They're both Latin romance languages.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever, just because your language is related doesn't mean
We should be
anything.
solid with the Italians.
So my
not.
numero tres
What do you got?
is the fakest seafood restaurant there is.
Oh,
Red Lobster.
I was gonna say this is
Oh.
my two. Okay.
I hate Red Lobster. Like that's not real
I've
seafood.
never even been there.
You're not missing
you're not-
anything.
I never
Except-
figured
Although
I
they
would.
do have good cheddar biscuits.
Cheddar Bay biscuits. It's the
So,
one saving grace.
In my top 3 that I have today for you, ladies and gentlemen, my family loves these places.
And you just
So I
despise
still have to go to them, and I hate them. So little Sadie Savage, for the longest time, her favorite place was Red Lobster. So she graduated kindergarten, Red Lobster. Her birthday, Red Lobster. She got a black belt, Red Lobster. Red Lobster, Red Lobster. Finally one day I was like, what do you even eat there that you like so much? Well, I really, really like the biscuits. So we can buy the stupid biscuits in a box at the grocery store. Like, let's go eat real food. I'm tired of eating this fake seafood.
I will say they just showed a new commercial where they've updated their menu
It's
to be
crap.
more like zesty seafood.
It's no good.
But it's
it's no
it's
good.
not good.
Although-
It is my number 2.
A side story, I have time. When Sadie Savage was born, we didn't do much. We kept her in the house for a long period of time.
Right, you guys were good parents.
Right, so the first outing we made, she was probably 8-9 weeks old at the time.
Okay.
We went to the local Red Lobster because that's where Allie Savage wanted to go.
That is the beginning.
Right.
The beginning. You started them early with
so
the Red Lobster.
we tore through some cheddar biscuits.
Yeah, for sure.
That's like the only thing I enjoy there.
Right.
Everything else gives me heartburn. And so the lady comes up and she's like, we keep asking for more baskets. I think we probably went to like 6 baskets of cheddar biscuits. And she was literally like,
Would you like some
I have
food with
nev-
your biscuits?
like, I've never seen so many people eat so many baskets of biscuits. I was like, your tip's screwed. Bring me 2 baskets to go. You can't say that to your patrons.
I would like 1 shrimp and 38 baskets of biscuits.
Yes,
Right.
Yes, please.
That's fair.
Yes.
Nico, what's your number 2? Then we'll get out of here.
Papado. I just don't like it.
What?
Right.
No, I'm
Papa
with you.
Dough or Papacito?
No, Papa
Papa
Dough.
Dough.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
I like Papa Doughs.
You know what? Like your fam does it like the fancy Mexican food, and they go there, and it's. You're right. It's not.
It's not
Papa
good.
Dough's is seafood.
Right. It's seafood.
Oh, I thought it was.
No,
Papacitos,
Papacitos is the other one.
I like
Oh, okay.
Papacitos.
I like Papacitos.
Pa-
I don't like.
Papados-
I don't like
Papados-
papacitos.
Papa Dough's is okay.
Like I don't
But,
like,
like,
the seafood.
I want hole in the wall seafood around the ocean. Like if you're too far from the ocean, I don't trust the seafood.
Well, I don't understand why people get seafood if you're in the Midwest or anything.
Right.
Why would you?
It's not even real seafood by that point.
Right.
Might as well just get Gordon's fish sticks from.
I don't eat.
grocery
I don't
store.
eat papados, but I don't even like papacitos.
I like Papacitos. Actually, I
They're
had
okay.
Papacitos today
Oh yeah.
for lunch. I had made the lunch burrito, fajita chicken. Pretty dope.
I had a conversation with someone else who had a fajita chicken burrito today.
Oh yeah, go ahead. We got more time.
No, it's just-
since I stole your number 2.
It's a tenderoni I was talking to.
Oh.
She was literally ordering when we were talking on the phone.
Oh, that's awkward.
She was like, "Hang on, I'm gonna just hang on." And like, she forgot to put me on mute.
But the
It's like I
Papas,
could hear her.
the Papas family, is that Fertitta? Does he own Papas? Or
I
does
don't
he
know.
own-
I'm not. No,
'Cause,
he
like-
owns
Something like that.
Is it
Landry's.
Landry's. He owns the
But
Landry's.
Papacito, they've got Papacitos, Papa Doughs, Papa Burgers, Papa Barbecue.
And by the way, their Papa's Burgers downtown is by their Papa Steakhouse on purpose because the uneaten filet mignons,
Oh, okay.
they hit a certain time point, and it's not that they're bad; it's just that they're not fresh for filet mignon. They are then ground up into
That's-
chuck and given to the Papa's Burger people.
That's pretty good.
Genius.
right. That's smart.
Smart right there. But
Recycling.
we're gonna jump out to a break. We come back. Corey's gonna think of a new number 2.
Yes.
And we're gonna jump right back into this. You're listening to us, Nerd Thug Radio.
Woo!
Dumb, young, dumb, and broke.